Hello and welcome back to Speedynet, where Speedynet is currently encountering extremely busy times on the network. Now, like I've said, I've been balancing and rebalancing and all that, but seeing how I didn't really want to build anything without you seeing it, it has come to the point where I can't really keep on balancing stuff till we've addressed a few issues, so to say. One of the big ones being this station. I mean, it is just too small for the crazy amount of trains that we're sending to it. So we need to address that. However, there is the little annoying town of Vrentborn, which is in the way, and isn't really suited to be hooked up to the network when it comes to passengers and all that. But I have come up with a solution to that. See this hotel over here? We're gonna make Rentborn happy with hotel passengers. I mean, the way it works is that as long as you have a station in a town that gets serviced regularly, then the town's local authorities will start to like us more. So as long as they get passengers from this hotel, they will like us. I'm not gonna hook it up to the network at any time, but yeah, I mean, that's, my cheap solution. So let's get it sorted, right? Right, and there we are, that's sorted. Now, Rentburn currently doesn't like us that much at all, and the issue is that we need to do a lot of terraforming over here for this whole station enlargement that we need to do, because what we just need here is more tracks and more efficient input and output tracks, really. I mean, these just crossings, they're not cutting it really. We need bridges and yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna first address a few other issues, mainly being that over here, for example, no, it wasn't over here actually. It's over here. This one. Look, this is also a very poor spot in the network, and just by looking at it, you can already see that it's poor. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna rework this junction a little bit so that this traffic jam, which is constantly there, it's going to get resolved. So yeah, let's do some. By the way. No, I don't think there's any point in extending the four-wayness of this. Yeah, so we're gonna, enhance this junction here a little bit. Alright, I think we have fixed this junction as well as we could. It still isn't the beauty prize winner, but yeah, it's at least somewhat better now, with the emphasis on somewhat. But anyway, this will enhance it a little bit. The thing is there, we have too weak terrains and too many hills in there. And that is also apparent over here, where here there is a constant traffic jam. Now, we need to work over here, so what we're gonna do is we're just going to bribe Westburn with a few trees the moment they start complaining. So first thing that we need to do really is I feel that we need to enlarge the station, and for that I'm planning on adding 2 tracks. So we need, well, what we really need is we need to relocate these tracks, and then we need to enhance this platform by 1, and then yeah, alright, let's get going, shall we? Alright, well, that was kind of a complex operation, and Randborn over here right now doesn't really like us. Though this doesn't really come as a surprise, and all in good time, you know. Randborn will, well, get to their senses. It's a shame really that the beautiful looks of the station were ruined for it, but this expansion was really needed. I mean, look, see, there's still heavy traffic leading to the station. And yeah, see, I mean, these trains that go all the way over there, they just block everything. We need to fix this the moment we have stronger locomotives, which isn't far from now. Now, there were also a few other bad places, like over here. Yeah, look, this is also, yikes, horrible. And the reason why this is horrible is that there are way too many inclines in here. So all the trains pretty much get stuck. Now, I feel like if we just make the trees transparent, I feel like we should perhaps build ourselves a tunnel on this level here. So let's see if we can eliminate a few of these climbs and maybe also optimize a few of them, like all of them, so that the trains can climb it faster, right? Alright, this should hopefully improve the situation over here, which is, as you can see, quite dire. Now, these forests over here, they are producing quite a lot. These numbers were way higher, so I don't think that this is gone out of control. No, this has been rebalanced. The issue is, though, it's all accumulating at the train station and it's not getting away. It will, however, soon be, though, but the problem as well was that the trains over here were waiting, and they were waiting so long that their maintenance, they went over date with their maintenance, and now the whole engines become unreliable. So this one's most likely running at like less engine power or something like, I don't know. At least this will all be a thing of the past, or like the remnant of some ancient track problems that we do not have anymore. Now, there were a few other things that also needed addressing, like this station over here. Where is it? Where is it? There. This one. This very station also needs addressing. The issue over here is the local authorities, once again. Now this station does see regular services, see? I mean, This is the same station that is connected to this town. So in theory we should be able to get the local authorities up. Now they were appalling, right now they're just very poor, so it is working. It's just that these guys must have been like to the bottom of the local authority ratings, and we had a long way to deal with them. Now what we need over here as well is another 2 lanes and a lot better entrance and exit tracks. The issue though is that there is this building here, annoying building, and yeah, it's gonna be an issue to try and see that we work around it. The thing is, it's at the same height level, so I mean, even if we were to work with bridges and all that, it is way too close. We would need to go underneath here and then do our magic over here whilst going this way. So, in all honesty, I don't really see how to easily fix this without just simple crossings, but this one definitely needs bridges as well at some point. But right now, I mean, the issue is that we don't have the locomotives for it. So then I think, you know, like I said, I've been rebalancing stuff, and I think, you know, maybe I ought to show you what I've been up to and trying to do. Over here we had a good 3,000 if not more passengers. Right now we're slowly working them away towards their destination, which is this station, which is a bit malfunctioning. Another thing that I've been up to is over here. These passengers, I mean, there were a lot more over here. Also around the 3,000. Taken like half of those away, and well, this is more or less a constant, but there's so many passengers over here. Over here though, we had 1,500 passengers waiting here. Right now it's only a little bit, so all in all things are going quite well with Speedynet. However, over here, this station, if we take a look at it currently, there are a crap load of trains coming and going to it, and I feel like we should perhaps, I don't really want to go to 4-lane just yet, but the station entrance perhaps we should make that 4-lane. I really feel that that wouldn't be such a bad thing to do, because yeah, this is a big station. So yeah, let's optimize this station a little bit and enhancing the capacity somewhat. Alright, so this should increase the throughput of this station quite a bit. I mean, we do see quite some heavy traffic, and that leads to another thing. This heavy traffic right now is going over one track line, right over here, onto these tracks. Now these tracks are already extremely busy because of, well, pretty much all the stuff is going over there, you know, passengers, fruits and cargo and what have you. The thing is that over here, you know, the crazy amount of trains all go over this one track here, and then most of it all goes over here, and see, there is already a traffic jam with trains who all need to take this one passage and then into this station, Fundingworth, wow, I'm having a difficulty here. No, but Fundingworth Ironworks sees quite a lot of traffic, and so what I think we should do is at least up till the station make it 2-lane or 4-lane even. But well, this, I mean, this is rather easy to do. But over here, see, the issue is that we don't really have that much space to, well, add another track over here. If we were to do that, we would have to move a lot of stuff over, like tracks over there, and you know, there would be tunnel entrances in the way. So my plan is, rather than adding one track next to over here, is to have a bridged section which just hooks up to this track there. Now of course that's way longer, so of course the preference is going to be over here, but if we signal it right, then as long as they're climbing over here, they should then start picking, you know, the bridge over here. So yeah, I think it's time to increase the capacity here. So let's do some junction reworking. Having made this whole curve here, I now begin to wonder whether or not I should just add an extra set of tracks over here. The issue is though, it is quite difficult because of Mr. Farm here. Mr. Farm here is very annoying in that regards, but I am starting to wonder whether or not we need it. We'll have to see how it holds up. For now though, it does seem like the traffic jams that we had over here are completely gone. So in that respect it has worked already. Now this here, yeah, we need to address some issues here. So let's work a bit on the whole station entrance and exit, shall we? Alright, I think we got ourselves a little bit of an improved situation here. Clearly the network is still struggling with the traffic load over here, but then again it is very, very busy. So, good. Now, another thing that we need to do in our network, and I'm trying to remember where it was. There was another more or less like a choke point which I had spotted while I was balancing everything, but look at this, no more traffic jam, huh? It's working, and well, the amount of wood is still rising. Oh man, this is bad, very bad. I also have the feeling that this one actually might not have enough vehicles. Well, let's give him a few more. Look at how many there are already, but doesn't matter. I'm gonna add one more. Alright, so yeah, there was one other point which I think it was somewhere over here. Was it now or was it not? We had solved that one. Yeah, this whole track actually. Oh yeah, it's this station. I remember now. See, this station here sees quite a bit of traffic, and as you can see, it doesn't really hold up to it anymore. Now, I do think that most of the traffic actually doesn't really go to this station itself. Never mind. It actually does go over here. Right, so what we are gonna need is a bit of improved entrance and exit tracks. However, this town over there is quite in the way for, well, for our station tracks to improve a whole lot. So we're gonna have to figure something out, but of course we are known to do that very, very well. First of all though, we're gonna have to enhance the tracks over there. So, well, for now we're gonna go with the conventional way because bridges are still not an option. We're gonna go with the conventional way and just add another layer here. So yeah, let's improve it. Right, this has solved most of the traffic issues actually, and I think that most of the traffic is also coming from this direction, so I don't yet see the need to well, further upset this town, and we're gonna leave it like this for now. But what we would also really need is bypass tracks over here, because a station and a climb, you know, and well, those pretty much well, at one and the same place, yeah, that's not really that good, not that optimized. So what I'm thinking of doing is building two bypass tracks and use a bit of a tunnel combination. So yeah, let's get it sorted. Alright, this looks a lot better to me, and I think we'll see a lot more traffic flowing through right now. We'll also need it because, yeah, there is still quite a bit of wood to haul. Though it was 8,500, so it will slowly decline. But yeah. Now then, another part where I think it was over here, wasn't it? No, it wasn't over here. Or was it now? No. There was something with the sawmill, but I kind of forgot, so I guess it wasn't that important. Yeah, no, the thing that, however, that we're waiting for right now really is just new locomotives. I was balancing, you know, all the capacities and all that, and well, I know that we are about to get one of those new locomotives, like, well, somewhere around in this year or the next year. But it still isn't here, so what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna keep balancing once again, and once there is like important stuff to build, I'll bring you back, but otherwise we'll be back when we have new vehicles. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is like only minutes after I just said that we would be back with new locomotives. Turns out it wasn't really that true. Look, see, traffic jam is still there, and I have just figured out why that is. Now, look, see, Dintwood grocery shop has a crap load of passengers, but pretty much all of them need to go to Borough mixed farm. And the other way around is also true. Pretty much all of the passengers over here need to go to Dintwood grocery shop. So you'd wonder then why that isn't happening. Well, the fault is in this junction. But it's basically, this goes every way except onto these tracks. That's the only curve that isn't in there. Well, and of course back like that. We need that because this is where that station lies and this is where those tracks go. So yeah, we're gonna need those curves, and yeah, we're going to add them. So well, we're gonna do the easy one first, but then the more difficult one being around there. I don't even know how I'm gonna do it, but somehow we're gonna solve it. So yeah, let's get this sorted, shall we? This isn't really the most beautiful solution, but it is one that worked, though. Fort Honeybury, no, you don't like us anymore. Luckily though, we do have a good station there, so all in good time, and you will like us once again. But right now though, basically what was happening is, look, see, these passenger trains, they're all going over here, clogging up this station, which is already incredibly busy. So right now that this junction can go anywhere it needs to, I feel like we should see a lot less of these traffic jams here. Though clearly, oh yeah, they're still there, and they're not likely going away until we got ourselves the new locomotives. So yeah, anyway, like I said, I will continue to balance, and if there is stuff that needs doing in terms of building, I'll bring you back. But if nothing else, I'll be removing and adding trains and vehicles until there is a new locomotive. So catch you in a bit. Hello, and here we are again, not with a new train, which is very, very strange because we should have it, but no, we're back here because there is this situation over here. See, this very busy station over here, the Prenningwell Ridge hardware store, along with Dintwood grocery shop, all that traffic has to merge on this one track and then climb this hill, which I think is a bit poorly designed. So what we're going to do is we're gonna have to enhance track capacities here a little bit to increase the throughput, right? So yeah, let's address the situation here. Right, this should increase it at least a little bit. So yeah, on to the waiting for the new locomotive then. Let's continue with that. There is something odd going on here. Now, I know that we should get ourselves this new locomotive that I've been craving about and that I want so badly, and that Speedynet needs so badly, but the thing is, I know it's coming in 1869, at least that's when it should be available. However, the way I know that is that I just started a new game in 1869 and there was a new locomotive, and well, now we're in October, which is like 9 months past the starting date of that new game, and there still is no freaking new locomotive. Look, wait, hold on a second. Yeah, look, see, this is still everything that we have available, and there should be a new one there. So what I'm thinking is that perhaps I have some setting derped up, you know, like in the GRF or somewhere else, that is preventing new locomotives from well, being allowed into the game. I know vehicles work alright, but yeah, the well, you know, the trains are a bit meh about it all. So I'm gonna have a look at the settings over there, and next time when we come back there will be new locomotives, but like I said, that will be next time when we play more Open